They fucking did it. They really did it. You knew deep down it was coming, didn't you? The signs were there, but you ignored them like a dumbass, thinking you were untouchable. But now, they've pulled you out of that cozy little slumber you've been hiding in. Time to wake the hell up. You trusted them, thought you were on the same page in the same book. Hell, the same chapter. But they turned, stabbed you straight in the back, smiling while they did it, thinking you wouldn't feel the blade, like you wouldn't notice the blood spilling out. And now, look at you. You're angry. Good. Anger is fuel, and now you've got more than enough to burn. They think they've broken you, think they've pushed you down into some dark hole where you'll just stay quiet and rot away. Nah, that's not how this plays out. This is the part where you rise up, where you show them what you're really made of. All those lessons, all that betrayal, it's gold now. Every lie they told, every time they smiled in your face and whispered behind your back, it's ammo. And you're about to go to war. You know why they did it, don't you? Because they were scared, terrified of what you could become, of what you already were. They saw it, even if you didn't. They saw the potential, the fire burning inside, and it scared the life out of them. So they tried to bury it, tried to extinguish your flame, but now it's a wildfire. Look, you're not a victim. That word doesn't exist in your vocabulary. They might have taken a swing, but they missed the knockout punch. All they did was make you stronger. They tried to chain you, but all they did was hand you the key. Now you're free, and now you're dangerous. You don't need their approval. Forget their validation. You're done playing by their rules, done asking for permission to exist, to breathe, to take up space. They wanted you small, silent. Too bad. You're about to be loud, real loud. And when you make your move, when you strike, it's not going to be some quiet, subtle revenge. No, you're going to make sure they feel it. Make sure every single one of them knows that they created the monster that's coming for them. You didn't ask for this fight, but they started it. Now it's your turn. You're wide awake now. No more dreaming. No more waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is right now, in this breath, in this second. You take everything they thought they stole from you, and you turn it into a weapon. You become the thing they fear the most. Someone who's got nothing left to lose. You hear that? That's the sound of them realizing what they've done. They thought they could bury you, but all they did was plant a seed, and now you're going to grow. But don't get it twisted. This isn't about revenge. It's about redemption. It's about reclaiming every single piece of yourself that you gave to them. Every bit of trust, every ounce of respect. You take it all back. You don't owe them a thing. Not your loyalty, not your time, not a single thought. Let the anger drive you, but don't let it consume you. Use it like a tool, sharpen it, control it. You're not some wild animal lashing out in rage. No, you're calculated, methodical. Every move you make now is precise. Every step forward is one they'll never be able to recover from. They wanted to mess with your mind, break your spirit, but they underestimated you. They thought they could just discard you, like trash, like you weren't worth a damn thing. But the truth is, they messed up the second they thought they could keep you down. Now it's your turn to show them who they're really dealing with. You know what's funny? They thought they could silence you, but all they did was give you a megaphone. All those secrets they whispered behind your back, all those plans they made to cut you out. None of it matters now. You've seen through it. You're awake, and once you wake up, there's no going back to sleep. You used to hold back. You used to let them walk over you, just to keep the peace. But now, you realize peace isn't worth a damn if it's built on lies. What did peace get you? A seat at a table where everyone was waiting to tear you down the minute you turned your back. Screw that. You're done sitting quietly. You're done being the good guy, waiting for things to change. You're done with giving people the benefit of the doubt when they've shown you who they really are. It's time for you to show them who you really are. You've been underestimated your whole life. People saw what they wanted to see, someone they could control, someone they could manipulate. But you've got something they don't have. You've got clarity now. You know the game, and you're about to play it better than anyone. Sure, they've got numbers. They've got their little group, their clique. But here's the thing. All those people are weak. They rely on each other, prop each other up because none of them can stand on their own. Take one of them out and the whole thing crumbles. But you stand alone, and that's your power. They need an army. You only need yourself. You know what they're going to say when you make your move. They'll call you cold, ruthless. They'll try to play the victim, try to spin the narrative like you're the one who changed. Let them talk. Let them play their little games. You've got no time for that. While they're busy running their mouths, you'll be making moves they can't even see coming. And when it hits them, when the fallout starts, they'll act surprised, like they didn't know this was coming. But you know better. You've been preparing for this without even realizing it. Every moment of pain, every betrayal, it's been shaping you, making you harder, smarter, sharper. They thought they were breaking you, but all they did was forge something stronger. They've got no idea what's coming. You've been quiet for too long, letting things slide, letting them think you were weak, but not anymore. Every time they betrayed you, they gave you more power, And now it's time to unleash it. You won't hold back. Not for them. Not for anyone. They had their chance and they blew it. They took your kindness for weakness, mistook your silence for submission. Big mistake. Now, you're going to show them what happens when you push someone too far. But here's the thing. You're not just out for revenge. Revenge is too simple, too small. You're out for something bigger. You're out to take back everything they tried to steal from you. Your confidence, your pride, your sense of control. You're reclaiming it all, and when you're done, there'll be nothing more than a footnote in your story. This isn't just about them. It's about you. It's about finally stepping into the power you've always had, but never fully used. You're not the same person you were when this started. You're stronger, sharper, and more focused. They gave you the tools to destroy them, and they didn't even realize it. It's funny, really. They thought they could control the narrative, but now you're writing the story. And when it's all said and done, they'll wish they never crossed you. But by then, it'll be too late. You'll be so far ahead, they won't even be a memory. You know what you need to do. You know the steps you need to take. It's all clear now. You've got the plan, and more importantly, you've got the will to carry it out. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing can stop you. You've been through the worst already. You've seen the depths of betrayal, felt the sting of disappointment. But now, all of that is behind you. Now, you're unstoppable. They thought they were ending you, but all they did was set you free. This is it, the turning point, the moment everything changes. You're not just coming back. You're coming back with a vengeance. They'll see it soon enough. They'll see the storm they've created, and by the time they realize what's happening, it'll already be too late. You'll be the one calling the shots. Not them, not anyone else, you. You've learned the most valuable lesson of all. Never trust anyone more than you trust yourself. They showed you their true colors, and now you'll never forget it. No more second chances, no more blind loyalty. From now on, you walk your own path, and anyone who tries to stand in your way better be ready for the consequences. This world isn't made for the weak. It's made for the ones who know how to take control, how to own every situation they're in. And now, that's exactly what you're going to do. You'll move in silence, calculated, unstoppable. They'll never see you coming, but when they do, they'll realize they never should have underestimated you. You're not the person you were before. That person is gone, buried under the weight of their betrayal. In their place stands someone stronger, smarter, and ready for anything. You'll rebuild everything they tried to take from you, brick by brick. But this time it'll be indestructible, because now You know exactly who you are and what you're capable of. And when you finally stand at the top, when you've taken back everything and more, they'll know it was their own doing. They'll remember every lie, every betrayal, and they'll understand that it wasn't the end for you. It was the beginning of something far more dangerous. They didn't destroy you, they woke you up. You'll carry the scars, sure, but those scars are your proof of survival. Proof that you've been through the fire and come out the other side, harder, sharper. They thought the wounds they left would cripple you, but they only made you more resilient. Now those scars are a warning to anyone who thinks they can cross you. You're not here to prove anything to them anymore. They're irrelevant now. This is about proving it to yourself. Proving that you don't need anyone's validation, anyone's approval. You're the only one who matters in this equation. Your goals, your vision, your power. That's the only truth you need now. And when the dust settles, when all is said and done, you'll be the one who walks away victorious. Not because you destroyed them, but because you rebuilt yourself into something they could never touch. They'll be left in the past, and you'll be moving forward, unstoppable, untouchable, and more dangerous than they ever imagined.